Hey, hello YouTube viewers, welcome to my channel. In this video, I am going to share demo on most frequently asked interview questions in Linux. These are few of the most important concepts that are most likely to be asked in any of the interviews related to DevOps. If you are new to this channel, please do subscribe so you never miss my next video. Now, without any further delay, let's quickly get started. So the first question is how to check the kernel version of a Linux system. So what is Linux kernel? It is actually the main component of Linux operating system and is the core interface between a computer hardware and its processes. Now how to check detail on what is the kernel version of the particular machine which I am using. I am logged into a Ubuntu machine that I have created on the AWS cloud. Let's check the kernel version here. For that we will be writing the command uname-r. So the current kernel version of this machine is 5.15. Okay. Now the next question, that is how to see the IP address on a Linux. So basically we have the two concepts, that is host name and IP address. Host name is the name assigned to a machine in a particular network, whereas IP address is a unique address that identifies a device on the internet or a local network. So first we will see how to check the host name. For that you have the command as host name. Press enter, and this is the host name for this machine which I have created in the AWS cloud. Similarly, if you want to see the IP address, then you need to use IP-addr command. So this is the IP address for this Ubuntu machine. You can use ifconfig command also to view the IP address of the machine. Now the next question, how to check for free disk space in Linux. So what it actually shows is the free and available disk space on the Linux system. So it is showing that you have these many file systems in your machine, means these many file system on my Ubuntu machine, and that is mounted on these particular path. Then it is showing how much of the space is used, how much is available, what is the total size. Okay, all these informations you can see using the command df-h. Now the next question, how to check if a Linux service is running or not. So what is a service? It is actually the program that runs in the background outside the interactive control of the system. Now on the Linux machine, how can I view whether a service is running or not? For that we have the command systemctl. Systemctl status cron. Let's say the service name is cron, that by default runs on any machine. If I hit enter, it is telling that my current service is up and running. Similarly, if you want to stop the cron service, then you have systemctl stop cron. If you want to start it again, then systemctl start cron. Okay. Now the next question, how to check for open ports in Linux. So port is actually a logical entity that represents an endpoint of communication. Let's say if you have multiple applications running on your machines, so all those applications on the same machine can't be running on the same port. They always need to be listening on a different port. How you can check whether your machine is listening to a particular port or not? For that you have the command as netstat. Let's try that command. Netstat -tunlp grep listen. Let's hit enter. It is telling that netstat command is not available in this Ubuntu machine and you can install it using the command apt install nettools. I have already shown in my previous video that how to install a new binaries or new software in any machine. You can refer to that video. I will be sharing the link in description of this video. Let's try this command. So it is telling that as a Ubuntu user, you can't install this software. You always need to perform this operation using a root account. Let's switch to root account. And now I am in with the root account. Let's try hitting this command again. Now finally it is installed. Let's clear the screen. Hit enter again. Netstat -tunlp grep listen. enter. Let's hit enter. And now you can see on these many ports your machine is currently listening. What does this command actually do? With net start, you are passing these many arguments. This is the command. With this you are passing these many arguments. T is for the TCP connections, U is for the UDP connections, L is for listening. Show only the listening sockets. Okay. Then P is for all the programs and N is the numerical version of this particular command. Now we are giving pipe. Pipe symbol represents that the output of this command will be the input to this command. This concept also I have shown in my previous video. Okay. Now what you are trying to do here is, after the pipe, you are writing that grep only the listen sockets. Means wherever it will find listen, this listen, only it will filter out those results. And instead of resulting the entire output, it will just give you these many output where listen is the keyword. Okay. Now without that filter condition, if I write just this command, your list will be too long. You have these many results, but only these three were in the listening state, so you are grepping only those results over here. Okay. So what it actually shows here is like, this is the IP address. Means this machine is listening to any of the machines on 22 port. Means any machine can log in into that machine with any IP address on the port that is 22. That's why from my Mac, I am able to log in into this machine using the SSH client option, because SSH always runs on the 22 port. This also represents same. Everything is accessible on the 22 port. Okay, again this is for the 53 port, but this only will be accessible from this IP address, and this is the port number. Okay. So now I hope you are clear with the concept of how to check open ports in Linux. Now the next question, how to check Linux process information, that is which all processes are running, what is the state of that particular process. That can be viewed using the option ps-aux. Okay. This can be viewed using the option ps-aux. Here it is showing which all processes are running, means which all commands are currently running, what is the start time, from what time it is running, what is the process ID assigned to this particular command, then what is the CPU and memory it is consuming, which user has initiated this process. So all those kind of informations you can see using the option ps-aux. So I hope now you are clear with few of the Linux concepts that are very mandatory to learn before giving any interview related to DevOps. If you have any question related to these concepts, please free to ping on the comment section so that I can reply to your queries. Thank you again for watching my videos. Please do share and subscribe. Till then, bye bye.